Ooh. Oh, no, 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 stay over here. What are you doing? What the heck do you think you're doing? I never told you to walk over there. Hello, guys, and welcome back to some more Company of Heroes 2. We are still in the middle of the Ardennes Assault, hoping that I'll somehow manage to get enough money and points to somehow just... I can't attack this. I'm gonna have to wait until these guys get light mechanized, because I can't deal with medium right now. Limited ally starting defenses. I mean, that's okay, right? Capture the fuel point and resist German counterattacks. I mean, like I said, I could use this guy to get that. Should I try to do that? It could be very useful, and it also frees up this area so I can go over here next time around. Again, this area is just so weak. Motor half-tracks. Standard enemy forces. Intel identify a large armored unit moving through the region. We have opportunity to field matching a force by surprise. If successful, we'll give our forces a push they need to take back from the dug-in Germans. Yeah, because my mechanized infantry right now is not doing so great. These guys are my strongest unit, so I'll do this. Yeah. Capture the fuel point. We might be able to take advantage of this weakness and force a retreat if we can launch an attack in town and capture its fuel points. The 6th will find it difficult to mobilize the vehicles for a counterattack.
The Germans made it all the way to Stoumont and got us pinned against the ropes. But the kicker is, they've come to a grinding halt. Seems they've moved faster than their supply chain. Now they're holed up in some sort of sanatorium near the edge of town. If you can knock them out of there, capture any fuel caches, and hold the area, we can starve them dead. Their whole counteroffensive will fall flat on its face. Just be ready for a serious pushback. They're desperate and need that fuel.
Okay, understood. My good sir, understood. We'll do it. We have a limited allied starting defenses, but we don't need starting defenses. We already got enough. With our abilities and everything. I don't use the weapon racks because it's just so unnecessary. I don't have enough points for it. Okay, let's do it.
After a 2-hour tank battle in Stoumont, German armor was running on fumes and forced to pull back. No one expected a counteroffensive so soon after. German forces in the area may outnumber our troops, but their fuel shortage gives us an unforeseen advantage. If our boys can maintain their desperate hold on the small town's fuel reserves for long enough, the German war machine will stall.
Okay, then let's hurry and do it, shall we?
The Germans wasted their fuel reserves advancing into the area. If we can cut off Stoumont's remaining supplies of gas, Fritz's attack will be completely stalled. We've got a bumpy road ahead of us, boys. And the starting point is the town sanatorium. If we can
okay, let's go do it.
And its fuel reserves, the German armor will be dead in the water. Let's get to it, dog.
All right, move. Just stay safe, will you? Burn them out. God, these guys are already very hurt. Are you serious? You have to fall back, otherwise I'm gonna lose way too many units. Okay, you guys push up then.
Grab the tripod, let's go. Hey, let's pack it up. We're moving out.
Okay, I need the machine gunner to go inside this building.
What? Go! Taking fire! Move over here! To that point! Move your ass! Go! God damn it!
Come on, you're gonna fire? There you go. Come on, fire. And you guys need to just heal.
Assault engineers are ready for action. These boys won't disappoint.
Trust me when I say I don't want to be careless with them. I need to be as careful as possible.
Use cover and concealment. Contact! Enemy infantry! Increase rate of fire! Get to it! Stand by order! Spread out on that area and hold it!
Assault engineer specialist in reserve
Okay.
and ready to be deployed.
Be ready! Use cover and concealment!
Come on. Fight them, fight them.
Get fresh hell. Assault
Okay, we got all the units here.
field now.
Awesome.
Squad, get ready and shoot up here!
Don't push them too hard, but feed it. Front line, get to cover. Stop the advance.
Come on, fire, fire, fire. At least we killed them. I mean, we do have time on our side in this mission anyway, so that's good.
These boys do the heavy lifting. Assault engineers are ready for combat.
And I can't really do anything yet.
Stand by! Stand!
I'll wait a little bit.
All right, you dopes, listen up. Field promotion!
Really?
Fire and move! Fire!
Company veterans increased. That's nice.
Holy mackerel! That did it! Welcome to the death factory, boys. Stick with me and you might... Increase rate of fire!
Okay, get over here and take this.
Target. Let's go.
I also need you guys to be able to build defenses whenever you feel like it. That would also be lovely. That'd be very, very lovely.
Just remember, the time between the crack and the shot is the distance. Steady up.
It's the distance. Yeah, yeah, whatever you say.
More in the tank. Frontline forces are ready to dig in.
Okay, good. Now you built something here that
The
defends.
sanatorium under our control.
All right, shake it out. Get me a hasty defensive line and prepare for a counterattack.
From where exactly?
Break out the tools. Let's snap to it. You remember Italy?
Okay, sure. Gotta watch out for the enemy counterattack, I guess.
Moving out. Let's go. We're all done over here. Uncle Sam will spend. All right.
Alright. Can you build another one? There's an extra fighting position in case we need it. You can put like one right here. You can also put one like right over here, just in case it's necessary.
Contact! Enemy advancing along the road.
What? Which part of the road?
Crowd taking pot shots at us.
Well, are you serious? Freaking. You cannot be freaking serious.
It stopped! They're out of fuel! Nail them as they bail out!
Someone get that thing going. Use our fuel if you gotta.
Come on, destroy it. Capture and refuel this vehicle.
Orders.
Refuel, come on.
Stand ready. They were just feeling us out. They'll be back in force. Seems the crowd's already
Back in
running out of
force.
fuel and ditching their vehicles. If we can run down the reserves, we can turn their gear against them. The Germans are running on fumes already. Capturing fuel points will bleed them dry.
On the field.
Good work, boys! Now get that thing on the line! Boys,
Okay, you get over here then.
we can get out of here.
Just don't destroy too much stuff. I needed to kinda... Use a fuel point to deny enemy... Okay, I can do that.
Units in reserve. Assault engineers are all geared to go. Assault engineers deployed to get it done.
Okay, got it, got it. You guys need to go over here.
Can't afford to lose anyone.
Just German counterattacks. Add this in a seize a fuel point to deny Germans fuel for their counterattacks. Okay, everyone go.
Down.
Assault engineers are ready for action. These boys won't disappoint.
I hope they won't, because I'm depending on them.
Engineers will clear you a path. On field now.
Here's the deal. Moving in the crowd line. In contact with advanced strike.
Just run over here and shoot. Oh boy, you retreat. Not all of you. What? I didn't. Okay. Oh well.
Warning order.
They do whatever, I guess.
Be ready. Ready. Square yourself and stay together.
Oh boy, this could be very troublesome.
Shaking out in the AO. Expect multiple incoming attacks. They're gonna try and probe the line for weaknesses. Be ready.
But I have a lot of weaknesses right now. I literally have no strengths.
You're starting to get under my skin.
Oh wait, never mind. Yours good strength as well. That way I can actually take care of enemy vehicles. I don't need to take the fuel point technically. It's not that important.
German units are assembling at a forward staging area. Stand the lines to full alert. Get ready.
I need to know
Can't get distracted. Keep moving.
if I go this way,
Just remember to keep moving.
will I be okay if I go this way around?
Anything could shake out, so be ready. Moving
Lead
behind.
elements report enemy action along their lines.
Moving behind enemy lines. Stay close. Defensive.
Come on, walk.
Moving behind enemy lines. Stay close. Fire and adjust. Only. Fire and adjust. Check.
Captain just took the battlefield.
Positions. Hold the front.
God damn it.
We lost an infantry unit. They got wiped out.
Assault engineer team heading to the front
Oh,
line.
that is big loss.
Tough as nails.
Get over here.
Stay together.
Our 105s are up and ready to fire.
That is an enemy vehicle over there.
Ready to go. Go ahead. Nail that bastard. Get hit. Swing it round. Fire.
What? How am I missing? I'm shooting in the bag and it didn't really do anything.
That bastard.
You got armored targets. Anti-tank artillery crews are ready to crack 'em. Keep these
Good job. Reorg and get your lines ready for enemy action.
Oh, reorg. Okay, sure, I'll do my best. Where's the unit that I need the most? Did it die?
Driver, let's get this show on the road.
Oh well. I need you guys to get out and repair.
Okay, move it along.
Wait, you can't repair?
Behind the wheel. Let's
Well, shite.
Let's get a move on.
Oh, you guys are right here. I didn't realize you were still alive. Okay.
Assembling at a forward staging area. Stand the lines to full alert. Get ready.
You got your orders.
I need all of you guys to go over here. We need to take this fuel point. I kind of want to see how it goes if we try. I'm sure I can do it with all of these units, although I need you guys here actually.
Follow me. Contact. Ground infantry.
Why are you guys going that way? The heck are you doing?
Fuck it. Get out of here. Check it out.
Well, I guess they can do whatever. It's just a little bit weird they decided to do it that way.
Fan out. Watch for counterattack.
Go over here and attack. Go over and attack.
We just lost a unit.
Cut those Watch your approach. Use cover and concealment. Watch for counterattack. Battlefield approach.
Jesus Christ! Germans are stamping us out like flies! Don't let up! We're still in this thing!
You're fine, you're fine. I just had to retreat.
Here it comes.
Enemy infantry have been spotted making ready to advance. Get your front line ready.
Don't get bogged down.
Alright, I'll get my front line ready as much as I can anyway. They seem to be coming from up here and over here mainly. So some of the points I decided to use weren't exactly the best.
Moving. Trust me. Sorry for your country. You're starting to get under my skin. Hey, you guys, stay together. He's losing his goddamn marbles. Warning orders. Square yourself and stay together. Close it up.
Are you also full? You seem to be full. Okay.
Enemies are swarming one of our emplacements.
Why are you guys going over there? Don't do that. So
Report of an
stupid.
infantry unit being wiped out.
What infantry unit? Who got wiped out?
As hell. Assault engineers on the field now.
They're all dead.
Or the ones that decided to attack for no reason whatsoever.
Pour it on.
The machine gunners are more or less my go-to for emergency stuff.
Get ready to displace.
Wait, you don't need to heal? Oh well.
Now shore up the defenses. They aren't gonna let up that easy.
Go.
You guys need to go up here and take the reserves if you can. Go this way.
And stay together. Here it comes. We can't get distracted. Keep moving.
Can you guys build another one of these, like fighting positions, sort of right about here, actually?
Get on that defensive, fellas. You're starting. Anything could shake out.
German units are assembling at a forward staging area. Stand the lines to full alert. Get ready.
Fire only.
Yeah, they do that. They do that.
Close. Defensive fire only. Moving behind Kraut lines. Don't pick any fights. Enemy infantry. Watch your approach.
Move over there and fire at them. Okay, take it.
Position. Increase rate of fire. Get on it, man. Stay on it. Red, be ready for warning orders.
Now, if we take it, I don't know if like we get a bonus or whatever, but
Untested assault engineers will clear you a path. All field now.
In that emplacement.
come on, build a machine gun there. I really need one.
Keep up. Can't afford to lose anyone. Keep up. Point man out. Let's move. Squad, we're on.
You guys are like my go-to for
Ready position machine
defense.
gun is
Good.
in place. Get ready to displace.
And
Contact reports are coming
we
in
took it.
detailing a mechanized
Now
enemy
what?
force closing. Prepare
We
for
just
a
go
third
back?
assault.
That's the way to stick it to them. Keep it up.
Stay together.
so what do I do?
Someone pick that up.
The Germans only have
Sure,
one full
okay.
point left. Pour it on and get me that area.
Well, what fuel point?
You're starting to
See, it's
get
the other one. Yeah, but I don't know where it is. Oh, it's all the way to the right. Okay.
behind enemy lines. Stay close. Defensive fire only. Pushing on.
One of our fighting positions. Battalion reports a high-level German officer is in the area. Track him down and
Oh my God, that is kind of crazy.
Light vehicle just got destroyed. Get ready to displace. Enemy contact.
Ew.
We lost an infantry unit. They got wiped out.
One of their vehicles just stalled out. I think it's out of fuel.
Oh, that one? Okay, sure. We'll take that one, I guess. Oh crap, I didn't realize you guys were under attack. Oh well, just take the fuel point.
Use cover and concealment.
There are no enemies here, right? A little bit silly of me to think there were no enemies, but okay.
We just lost a unit.
Run away. I can't afford to lose you guys. I really can't.
Enemies are swarming one of our emplacements.
Way to hold strong, boys. Keep alert.
Okay, can you guys go into
Crowds
this?
sure to show
Or
their
did it
faces
get
soon.
destroyed?
Hurry the fuck
I think
up!
it got destroyed.
Be ready. Fall back.
Yeah, you guys need to heal. You guys need to hide. Did the emplacement itself die? I think so.
Don't forget.
That's not
Warning
good
orders.
at all.
Get to work. German units are assembling at a forward staging area. Stand the lines to full alert. Get ready. Men are ready for action.
Okay.
Here it comes. Go on, get in.
I heard a bunch of guys managed to stay alive in the cold.
He's losing his goddamn marbles.
Around a burning wreck.
Just remember to keep
This
moving
way.
no matter what.
Actually, over here. I need you guys to stay alive. That's the main important thing right now.
If you hear a whip crack, hit the deck. Those are bullets passing you by.
Oh, a whip crack. I didn't know that. They're bullets, huh? Very neat. I just need to win. That's all. I don't need to locate and eliminate the VIP. It's not necessary.
And you might live through this. Okay, kid?
A Panzer company is moving in. Consolidate
Panzer.
our anti-armor assets. We can't let them break our lines.
Major here. Gear up and let's head out. You're starting to get under my skin.
Oh boy. Panzer company.
Get ready to Let's get this over with. Don't
I
get
can't do that
knocked
without a
down.
vehicle. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, nah, I can't do that
Square
without a
yourself
vehicle.
and stay together. Warning orders. Square yourself and stay together.
Yeah, I just need you guys to stay alive.
Can't get distracted. Keep moving.
Assault engineers are on the field, ready to support the battle.
Do I have enough fuel? I do have enough fuel, but now I need enough power.
One of our fighting positions is sustaining fire.
I can't tell you guys to focus on armor, can I?
Enemies are swarming one of our emplacements.
You guys are focused on these guys.
Hold the line, goddammit!
One of their vehicles just stalled out. I think it's out of fuel.
Firing! Prepare to assault! Go, Mova! Keep moving! Under fire by the great fire on the
Come on, god damn it.
Someone get a
Assault engineers on the field. Don't be careless with them.
These guys I need to keep alive at all
One of
Well,
our
at all
fighting
costs, pretty
positions
much.
is sustaining fire.
I know it's dangerous really low, but what do you want me to do about it? I can't do anything.
God damn it, we're drowning in casualties.
Just got a report of an infantry unit being wiped out. Come on, hurry it up! Fuck it! Infantry! Orders! Too heavy! Pull back! Ass cooking with gas!
Front line, dig in. Stop
Oh boy, this is dangerous.
Taking fire! Orders, push hard! Stick to the plan!
Almost got this. Prep the defenses. At least
Okay, one more.
force is sure to come.
Make sure you show them what Uncle Sam's boys can do.
Come on. Need to heal. No, these guys they have a lot of experience now, but it's not enough.
I want clear drill. Listen up, men. Serve, fire, placement's in. Back to full strength. What the hell am I meant to do with these recruits? Watch your spacing. Green follow me. Green can be. Well, grab your shit and follow me. Close it up. Watch your sectors.
German units are assembling at a
Oh,
forward
no.
staging area.
They
Stand
are,
the
they.
lines to full alert. Get ready.
Scan the back.
Alright, I need to put you here, I think.
Lay out the edges. Get to
You built that, my friend? That would be nice of you.
He's losing his goddamn
Take the Browning.
piece of kit. Grab the bar will give us overwatch on the move. Here it comes. Keep all done. Can't afford to lose anyone.
You go here, you go
Shake
there.
Be ready.
You guys go in here. Because you are riflemen, you are made to shoot stuff.
We need to start us a rumor like they did back in Normandy.
Make sure you got enough rounds for that LMG.
Water was bad, they were ordered to drink.
You're starting to get under my skin.
You also get in there.
Bringing up their command elements. They're getting desperate now. This is their final play to secure the area.
That's fine. Let them try to secure the area.
Krauts are looking to throw some heavy armor your way.
I would love to have AT, but you see, I don't have anything against them, you know?
Troops are good.
All I have is this guy here,
All right, men.
who is useful, but I don't know.
Make sure you use cover. I don't want you bunching up behind each other.
Let me fuel reserves my bucks. Panchers wreck. Can you guys grab that really fast?
I heard some guys talking about the GI they shot.
Don't get bogged down.
It's terrible. Did you hear about the Germans?
We have the Panchers wreck. We should be able to do a lot of damage here. Come on, give me that goddamn vehicle now.
Traversing fire! Traversing fire!
Thanks, Ford is here. Sherman ready.
Come on, fire at them.
We've lost a fighting position.
I'll fire at these guys. That's a lot of freaking armor.
Enemies are
One of their vehicles just stalled out. I think it's out of fuel.
Holy shite. This is awful.
Come on, boys, we can still push through this.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Come on, people, fire, you can do this. Crap, no way, we can't. We can definitely not do this.
Lost an infantry unit. They got wiped out.
Get squads over to the sanatorium. Germans just overran the fuel point nearby.
Yeah, get squads over there. Sure, that sounds just what this sounds exactly what I want to do. Just get them over there.
Driver forward.
I might actually lose this company now. So close to a win too.
Get us over there. This place. Driver over to that location. Move us out.
Oh, just go through. What?
And get this thing moving.
Fire at this.
Make ready all weapons. Get us to that point, driver.
What are you doing? You're supposed to shoot there. You're not supposed.
Rest of you, stay alert.
Fine, attack ground.
Armor here.
There we go. Now you should be able to go through.
Set. Over. Move us out. Move her out. Enemy infantry. Ground armor. Engage.
Ooh. Oh, no, stay over here. What are you doing? What the heck do you think you're doing? I never told you to walk over there. Oh god, retreat. I can't do anything. This is so annoying. Run back to base, run back to base.
Taking hit. Armor ready. Move it.
I can get these guys, but that's about it.
For it.
Just keep driving this way. Just keep driving around in circles. I'll teach them on the attack.
On, firing. Christ, the Germans got the fuel. Their armor's coming in full force. Fall back. Tank ready. Fire main
They failed. Defeat, okay. So what happens when you get defeated?
Been defeated.
Yeah, we were defeated, but what happens now? He was KIA, but I still had a unit. Oh well. Does that mean I lose the point? Oh, I still don't have it. Seriously? Is that how it works? Like, what the heck do you want me to do about it? I can't heal them. I don't get enough requisition points to do so.
Baker, ready for orders.
Like, I can't do anything, and it sucks so much.
Airborne's prepped. Captain Edwards reporting.
He was also... I was so close as well. But man, just spawning enemy armor is like... Oh, god damn. What do you want me to do about it? Tank grab. And I guess that you could have won by taking the optional objective, but I could not do that, so we'll see. If I lose, by the way, that's gonna be it. I'm not gonna try to do this again. It's not that fun. Like... I like what they're trying to do, but the mechanics just don't work. It's too tiny. Intel has identified a large armored unit moving through the region. We have the opportunity to field a marching force to take it by surprise, such to show strength. If successful, we'll give our forces a push as they take back territories from Dog Germans. There are also a number of abandoned tanks to be found in the area. A result of previous skirmishes, it will cost some fuel to get abandoned vehicles operational, but they could aid your efforts against the enemy. Sure, I guess. Let's see what we can do. Those random events, by the way, they don't happen that often. So I don't know why they even have them, to be honest. Alright, let's go. Let us do it.
Insist we show the Germans what we're truly capable of. To break them down. Our armor should get the job done. Krauts will be begging for mercy. There are unmanned tanks in the area. Hustle. If we can get them up and running before the Germans, it'll give us a real edge.
Yeah, but where are they? How am I supposed to know where the freaking thingies are? At fuel points, maybe?
Let's go.
You go down here, maybe? I don't know.
Get the lead out. We've got orders.
There are unmanned vehicles in the area. Sure, but I can't find any.
Let's secure that ground. Capture and secure that area. Shake a leg. Let's go.
Trying to find the
We've
vehicles.
got eyes on an abandoned vehicle. Let's
Oh.
get some fuel and patch that bad boy up.
Requires fuel. I don't have any fuel.
All right. We're moving.
Can I at least repair it while I'm waiting? No. Okay. So I'm forced to wait. Okay. Oh, wow.
Steady up, fellas. I got orders coming. Listen up. Here's the deal. Target secure. Steady up, fellas. I got orders coming. We got orders. We're getting chewed up here.
What do you mean you're getting chewed up? What? Just freaking get the vehicle. Why do you need fuel? You can still use it.
Squad, go, go.
This is so ridiculously stupid.
Stand by order. Listen up. Take it back. Anything critical.
So ridiculous.
That's it. All right. Points out. Here's the thing. Get on it, fellas. Task complete. Get focus
Enemies
on
trying to field another abandoned tank.
repair anything critical.
No, go the other way. Why are you going the other freaking... God, this is stupid.
Lost a unit.
Oh, we lost it too, did we? So stupid.
Here's the deal.
Well, yeah, I get a lot of points very fast because of my rank.
We've got orders. Get your gear. We're moving out.
Are you telling me they have repaired that? But I already fueled it. They cannot take it if I fueled it, right? They better not freaking be able to. They can.
Get your asses over here. Lay it on 'em. Run, God dang it!
What am I supposed to do against those dudes?
We lost an infantry unit. They got wiped out.
Ah. They got wiped out. We lost an infantry unit. Sure we did.
Too late. They've got it back in action.
No, they haven't. They stole one that I fueled with my fuel because you can do that apparently. Which is pretty stupid. I'm just forced to sit here and watch now. Okay, so here's what is gonna happen. All right, I'm actually gonna stop. I'm not gonna play through this campaign anymore. I feel like I've seen what I needed to see in this campaign, and I don't hate the campaign. I just had a very bad beginning, and I'm sad that there's no way for me to heal my troops if I have a very bad beginning. So I guess I'll just do my whole end thing every single time I play a game. I do a little review. And then I'm not gonna touch Company of Heroes 2 anymore after this. Okay, so gameplay-wise, it's fine. It's very arcadey, and it makes no sense that the units have as much health as they do. Especially when you have a bunch of units that shoot, and then you have like one squad of 4 people with rifles, and for some reason they defeat people with submachine guns. Not just in this one, but also in the Russian campaign. I don't like that. I don't like how arcadey this is. I like the aesthetics. I like how the maps are designed. I like everything, but the actual gameplay and the core elements themselves. I don't mind the point capture system. What I do mind is the whole 4 people squad thing, heal, go back to base, all that stuff. So gameplay wise, it's fine. It just feels a little bit of a step down from the older one that was more like how to say, it was more fun because the time to kill, I guess, was less, and it made more sense with the squads and everything. It might be a performance thing that represent many troops maybe or something, but it doesn't feel like it when you play the game. Now, what about the Ardennes Assault here? What did I think of this campaign? To sum it up, unnecessary. This campaign itself has no real story. It has cool elements of like a sandbox-ish game where you have to defeat the Germans. But the thing is that all of these missions are all stacked against you, and when you defeat enemies, they get reinforcements in other places, and you can only cut those off. Like, it feels, first, way too slow. Second, it doesn't feel like the missions themselves are that fun. It's just the same thing over and over again with a different skin, essentially. The beginning was fun. They were all different. Like, the beginning missions were great. They were fun. I enjoyed them in this campaign. It felt like there was a bigger story here than the Russian one. Because you had all these names being called out. And then this guy went MIA. And then another guy took over the parachute or the airborne. And then all that cool stuff happened. Now, I'm not a good strategy player by any means. So that's probably why I lost and didn't get enough resources and anything. And the whole requisition point system is just completely and utterly useless. Like, you don't get enough of them to actually manage your losses if you don't do anything. And in some of the things, the odds are just stacked against you. And sure, you can feel like, oh yes, I did this. Oh yeah, I'm so good. You can get that feeling though if you fight off the enemy. But I didn't get that feeling. most of the time, because the enemies just came in force. Like they killed all my troops, and then I pushed back with more troops, and then the enemies they have spawnable units, and I am like the only person in the world that hate this, but I hate when enemy units just spawn. All right, give me a reason for them being there. Or they drove in outside the map. Where from? Why? How? Fuel outside? All that stuff. I like the small side missions, but they're just repetitive missions for the most part, and then sometimes you get like a specific mission to a specific objective, side objective to the actual mission you do. And like, what can I say besides like it just ends up not being fun after the first couple missions. If you love this game, I mean, that's good on you. I love this Ardennes Assault anyway. That's good on you. It's fine to like it. I thought it was cool in the beginning, but the more I did it, the more boring it became. The objectives were fine, they were different, but essentially the enemy AI got so many bonuses that I just didn't feel like I could do anything anymore. Because I started with limited resources, and then the more limited resources I had, the more resources the enemy had, and they just sped across the map somehow. So many AI bonuses, and it just wasn't fun. Like, how are you supposed to do anything about all the AI bonuses they get with the resources and everything? Especially when you are half-dead companies that just kinda, you made a mistake in the beginning, you can't correct it now. Like, I thought, oh, I can swap experience for troops, because that would be a good thing, right? You still give something to get troops. But no, you have to have both experience and requisition points. And 10 requisition points. You get like 30 for one mission. Or 40 or 30 or 20. I don't remember how many, but you don't get enough to actually keep replenishing your companies, at least in standard mode. And it just feels way, way too like tough and not fun. I don't know. I don't know who designed this, but they need to do like a balance fix. Even though this game is very old now, so they're probably not going to fix anything. But it certainly feels like they need some kind of balance fix. Because this is just overkill, big time. It's not fun. Everything is too slow in the beginning. You start with like almost no units, and then you defeat an enemy, and instead of getting satisfaction and be like, oh, you defeated them, all other enemies on the map get reinforcements and extra like stuff, and that's fine. But I truly wish that the enemy, it was like one side of the map you start on, the other side of the map enemy starts on, and then you can move and attack things in Total War style, you know, with divisions instead. That's kind of what I imagined this mode was first when I saw it. I thought it was a campaign to begin with, but it turns out to be like this mode, and then I was like, oh wow, it's Total War, but World War II? With like the RTS kind of style. And that's when I sort of started to be like, okay, no, it's not. It's some kind of company thing. Oh, I like the requisition system. It was cool in the beginning, but the further along I got, the more I was like, yeah, I will not be able to use requisition points for my companies to upgrade them, to make them better, because I'll keep losing units. And then when you've lost a company, you're lost for good. Even if you have one unit left, you still lose the company if you lose the objective. And I'm like, what? Why do you do that? And why is it that so many elements you do, the enemy can just go ahead and become stronger than you? Like, I had a squad of those units repairing that tank and everything. I was like, why don't they get inside the freaking tank and shoot at the enemies? And then, like, they already refueled it. They just need to repair it for some reason. I'm just not interested in this campaign anymore. Honestly, I'm just not interested in it. It's not fun for me anymore. It's more of a chore at this point. I don't look forward to playing it. It did in the beginning, because there was this whole personal connection to the characters, but I've done all the fun missions now, and I only got like repeat missions now, like do this, defend that, do this, defend that, and then do this, attack that. So, I'm sad to announce this is going to be the end of this Let's Play. I just don't feel it, you know? I played through the Russian one, which I'm going to get my opinion on in a bit, but when it comes to the Ardennes Assault, I don't feel it anymore. It's not fun. And if you yourself again, if you enjoy it and you think it's one of the greatest things ever, I mean, that's fine. I don't mind. This is my personal experience of the whole campaign, and I'm sure that if you have a good beginning, and you know exactly what this mode is when you go into it, then you're gonna be fine. I knew nothing when I started this. I thought it was just gonna be another story like the Russian one. But no, it was a completely different thing. Which is both good and bad, you know? Because first, I mean, they could have told a different story from the other front. I think they would have preferred that, to be honest, over the over this. But they sort of do tell the story, but just in a very convoluted and unnecessary way that is mission based in a, like, imagine all of these as campaign missions, but they're not really campaign missions. That's kind of how they're telling the story, and you get to pick what company does what in certain mission situations. That's kind of how everything works here, and I sort of like it, but also don't, because it's simply just too punishing and standard difficulty. I'll recommend you guys play on easy on this mode if you do plan on playing it. So that's something to keep in mind. So when it comes to the Russian campaign, I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. The missions were fine, the objectives were fine, they weren't repetitive, you didn't have to go in, do this, upgrade your units, do that. You saw the war through another guy's eyes, and already here you can kind of see that it's more story-friendly and more story-related than the other one was. That's this one I'm looking at right now. And you get to feel for the characters. You got to see the Russian offensive from the very beginning of the war, which I gave them credit for. Because I was like, oh, they haven't even done that. I was like, and then after I was like, yes, they apparently did. Okay, good. So good on them for showing the beginning of the war as well. Because not a lot of other people do that because they're afraid that it's considered as siding with the Nazis. You know, no one is interested in seeing the Nazis win. Yes, we are. As a World War II fan, when I say fan, I don't mean I liked World War II. I mean, like, it was an interesting historical time. Especially because of the war, it makes great games, okay? That's, like, the only thing I really like about it. But there they have a lot of options to try to put the beginning of the war into the game and then show maybe all sides. Maybe have a German campaign, too. From the beginning of the war, where you play on the German side winning, and then you play, like, in the mid campaign, you start losing. And then you're still losing the end. That kind of stuff is cool. And the whole idea behind Ardennes Assault, though, I'm just going to go back to Ardennes Assault really fast. The whole idea is cool. Like, on paper, this sounds like a great campaign. Honestly, it sounds lovely. You have small events that happen. They can give you points. They can give the enemy debuffs, which I never got, by the way. I only got one enemy debuff. Why? I don't know. I even went around to see what happened if you did that. And apparently it counts as turns. And I got confused because turns what now? Why did it count as turns? When you click and move them, I don't understand. And you get bonuses depending on what you went for. It was all random. It was all on spots you haven't been on before, I guess. I don't know. It just seems weird. So I didn't really enjoy that too much. Because it was just too random. I barely got anything good, and when I did, it was like, oh, defeat this enemy here with like 4 strength, and I'm like, but I have one down here with 3 strength, or 1 strength. Why the heck would I attack the one with 4 strength? So on paper, it sounds like a great idea, but in practice, it feels like they half-assed it. Like, not to hate on the developers, but it feels like they had so many plans for it, but they kind of just went with the most basic of basics. And I'm sure that if they made it more complicated, more like I imagined it, sort of Total War style, where an enemy AI also walks around and tries to take stuff back. And then that would have been more fun and more long-term fun. Instead of just doing missions where the enemies can't fight back and you just attack and you lose a company and you take the same thing again. God, I just don't want to do the same mission again I lost to with the panzers and everything, because it's pretty much the same thing I'm going to have to go through. But yeah, I did like the Russian campaign, and again, the gameplay, like the first one, was all right. The first one was good with the gameplay and the balance in the first one, I guess you can say. The realism in the first one were there. And then you have this game where you can always call for units. You can always you have 4 units, and you have units doing special things where this is more focused on diversity. As in, you have rocket units, you have mortar units. You don't just have a company of units that are like good for pretty much everything if you use them right. You have a unit that's only good for something specific. And that's why the population cap kind of prevents you from doing anything cool. So yeah, I do prefer the first one over this one, just because of how much more fun it could be, instead of having to think too much about the units you use and how much health you have for each person and all that stuff. Like the first one was more accepting, less punishing, and more like interesting to play, more strategic, you can also say. Sure, I suck at strategy in this game specifically, and I know that I have been playing it wrong for the most part, probably. But I just think it's so sad, because like I really want to play through it, but I'm not willing to spend another 5 hours. I don't know actually how many videos did I make of this. Maybe 10 at this point. 10, which equals like, yeah, around 5 hours. I don't want to spend another 5 hours doing everything I've just done again. No way I'm doing that. Okay, I'm not doing that. But it's still so sad that I just have no interest in this right now. I'm just not interested. The Russian one, fun. This one, complicated. This is complicated. Mixed feelings. But I love the beginning thing they did, though. Like, that beginning mission of this campaign is probably the best mission in this game. Because you get to use different companies in different situations. Because the Germans are attacking. They took back the Ardennes. And I thought, wow, if the rest of this Ardennes Assault is gonna be like that, then I would love it. Like, I'm complimenting them right now. That mission was so freaking good, and I enjoyed every second of it. And then there was the other missions. It gave a false impression of what the campaign was gonna be, and I got hooked in like a fish with bait. And then once I was caught, I was put in a barrel with very, very little space. Just the basic of the basics of what they showed in the first mission. That's how it felt like when I learned how this structure of campaign was in the Ardennes Assault. That being said, I did learn some other stuff. I did think it was interesting. I really enjoyed some of the battles, and some of them I enjoyed less so as much. I especially hated the ones where you had to hold points and then hold them on, and then the tickets went down. It was just a waiting game, and it just wasn't fun. So I'm sorry if you feel like I wasted your time on this campaign. It wasn't my intention, and I hope you can understand why I stopped. But thank you for going through this this game so far, and hope you did enjoy the Russian one as much as I did, though. Even though I'm very good at rushing troops into die, at least in that one is less punishing than in this one. This one is more realistic in the Upper World campaign than the Russian one, but it also doesn't tell a story, and it's again, like I have mixed feelings. I like the idea, but I don't like the actual what we got. All right, the whole idea would be so good if it was bigger, and enemy AI could also take spots, and you had company and you strength, and you can actually replenish it easier without having to go in a battle, which makes no sense. Why do you replenish by going into a battle? You should be able to go all the way back to Normandy, then get reinforcement from up there if you really need to. And then the enemy AI could meanwhile take land. Like, that stuff would have been cooler. And it would make more sense. Then, or you win a battle, you have some requisition points. And then use those requisition points to to get reinforcements. Oh wait, you don't have enough, and you lose experience points for your troops. Well, you're not getting better, and get this, you're also not having enough requisition points to actually do it. It's a lose-lose scenario for you, and you spend the requisition points on reinforcements instead of on actual upgrading your squad. Hehe. Me just sitting there like, why? Why, cruel world? Why would you do this to me? So to really sum it up, like, in the dumbest way possible, this campaign bad, Russian campaign good. Gameplay alright. Arcadey, but alright. Balance is not balanced at all. Like, unless you want to count as like different unit classes with different, they're balanced against what they're actually supposed to fight. As an example, machine guns suck against tanks and so forth. Not balanced in a good way. I don't like that at all. Too much health on everything. Everything has too much health. Every single thing in this game has too much freaking health. Not fun. But I guess you can say it's balanced for arcade style gameplay, if that makes sense. You know, that's something you're into. It's balanced for arcade style gameplay. So if you like smaller battles with like a bigger imagination, like if you imagine the small 4 soldiers as 100 soldiers, then I guess sure, it will work for you, but it certainly doesn't work for me. But even in the Russian one, the story still hooked me in. Yeah, there's nothing that hooks me in besides the mechanics in the overworld map. The one where you don't fight. Like, that was the best part about this campaign. Like, the stories you got after the battles, and the connection you got to the people, and then, of course, the beginning. Now, what would I rate this game, then? You may wonder. Well, I would rate it maybe a 6 out of 10. Because it has no fundamental glitch, no fundamental flaw. It works. It's just not a game for me, personally. But I can see myself having fun just playing this every now and again if I really felt like it. Not this campaign, but the Russian one. Maybe starting this one over again in the future at some point would also be fun. Because then I would be thinking, why not, you know? So that could be fun and interesting if I ever felt like doing that again. It's not a bad game, but it's also not a game that I would recommend to anyone. I would just recommend the first game to anyone who's interested in this stuff, because it has way more missions and every single faction is different, because that one also has faction gameplay and different tactics and different stuff. Like, the first one is definitely better than this one. But this one has its own identity compared to the first one. Like, this one is more for the arcade style players that like action above everything else. The other one is more for the strategic players that like to just be part of the American advance in the war. You can also look at it this way. If you want to play out how the Russian front was, play this game. If you want to play out how the American front was, play the first game. The first game is still just as good as this one. And okay, actually it's better than this one, but yeah, it is whatever it is, you know. But that's gonna be all I have to say for this time. Hopefully you guys understand why I stopped, and hope you also enjoyed watching the whole Let's Play of Company of Heroes 2. If you did, consider liking and subscribing. Leave a comment if you have anything to say, like you understand, you don't understand. Please play this again. Please finish it. Please start from the beginning. Let me know whatever you think, what you want me to do. But for now, I will have to end this Let's Play until either someone asks for more, or if I ever want to start it all over again in easy difficulty, then I'll remove these Ardennes videos and then add other videos in the future from future me instead, so I don't have to look at me having these issues. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Hope to see you in another one of my Let's Plays that I actually will finish. This is like the only one. I think there are 2 Let's Plays I haven't finished. And this is the first time I felt like I just have to end it because I just won't enjoy it. It's like stop it before or have a mine detector. You see there's a mine there. And you don't want to step on it, but you're going to have to go that way anyway. And you don't exactly know where the mine is specifically. So the only way to do it is put the vehicle forward. What I would do is just, I avoid that complete area. I take the vehicle away and then move it around somewhere where it's safe. That's pretty much me saying I'm going to play another game that I enjoy more. As I make hand movements while going backwards and going right in real life. Anyway. Yeah, I hope to see you in another one of my Let's Plays. And as always, stay awesome.